We're now entering Gemini season, okay? So the themes of Gemini season are going to bring a lot of focus on communication, ideas, speculation, new information coming out, how we engage with information, how we engage with other people through the different modes and ways in which we communicate. Taurus season might have brought a lot of themes for certain people in terms of resources, in terms of what your needs are, security, themes of holding on to what you have or holding on to things that you feel comfortable with. But as we move into a new season, we have to start to get a little bit more flexible with our ideas, with the way in which we think, because we are now dealing with mutable energy, Gemini. We are not completely abandoning Taurus energy. There are still 5 planets in Taurus. By May 26th, it's not just the sun in Gemini, Jupiter is going to be in Gemini, and Venus is going to be in Gemini. And so this is going to bring a very unique opportunity for us to really think expansively about the ideas and communication we have. This is going to be a great time for people to really indulge in some of the things that they appreciate. Think of Venus and Gemini. It's where you are flirting with things or people, but you are flirting with ideas. You are thinking of the things you like and that you appreciate, and you're giving time and energy to that. With Jupiter in Gemini, Jupiter we know rules over Sagittarius, so this is a opposite sign energy. But Jupiter in Gemini in general is going to bring a greater sense of thinking and approaching situations that require us to expand beyond our current frame of understanding. Jupiter is adventurous. Gemini deals with communication systems, information. It deals with this idea, study, thought, and things of that nature. So over this period of time, we will see a shift in terms of how we collectively idealize and think of things that require us to have common views, common understandings, or common ways in which we think, communicate, and approach circumstances that require us to learn a little bit more. Now, there is a full moon in Sagittarius this month. Now, with that, it'll be important to understand that every person may have a different truth that is revealed during a full moon, a different epiphany, a different understanding, something different that you may even be focusing on that is a continuation of the previous full moon from the other month. However, the importance here is going to be, it's not about stamping Sagittarius truth. This is not Sagittarius season. It's going to be about the way in which you take inventory of what you're feeling and experiencing to understand the whole of everything, and how do you then use what you're experiencing to communicate that to other people who may be experiencing things differently than you are internally. So it's not about taking all the Sagittarius energy in the full moon and then exerting that out to other people. It is about how do you then translate those things that you understand that are personal, your personal truths and convictions. How do you then translate them to an audience of people who may have a different way of thinking, right? The other thing to consider when it comes to this month is the fact that when we have Gemini season, we're also going to have some opposition to Saturn and Pisces. With the opposition to Pisces, it can be a great opportunity for you to use Gemini energy to create new ideas, new ways of thinking about something, because keywords for Saturn and Pisces are loss. It can be sacrifice. It can be situations that are a limitation. We may feel a little bit disconnected from things that are our vision because we have to work so hard for it. So Gemini season can produce, it's a little bit of tension because Gemini and Pisces are square signs, but it can be a way in which we start to open up a little bit more, not get so attached just to the vision, but realize there could be other avenues and other ways to get things going and flowing. So the key thing to think about with Gemini season is thinking, thought, communication, how we're communicating, how are we opening up our minds to new things. I do think when Jupiter moves into Gemini, remember that's opposition energy because Jupiter rules Sagittarius, the opposite sign. There's going to be a lot of information coming left and right. And because it's not in rulership, Jupiter and Gemini can be a little bit confusing. It can be a lot of energy, a lot of information. It can feel like we're trying to do a lot at once. It can be really exciting though, but it also can feel like we are kind of doing a lot of things. So staying focused will be important. And of course, we have the seasons coming after Gemini that can help us stay a little bit more in line with the things that we truly want to keep in the long run.